I don't know about you guys, but I have seen this hot debate about the brand new mission, exotic mission in Destiny 2 called Dual Destiny, where Destiny developers have basically made it unbeatable without communication with another player. It's caused quite a stir because there have been quite a number of players in the Destiny community that have admitted they are mostly solo players. They don't play with friends and they don't equally join discords and mix up and play with other people. As a working professional and a father of 2 children, I also actually most of the time sit within this same boat. I don't really like to play with other people as I find it quite stressful to find people that I actually like playing with. However, for the first time ever, I thought, sod it. I'm going to create a post in the friend finder within Destiny 2 itself, and I'm just going to roll with it, and I'm going to see what happens. To my absolute shock, the first person that jumped in was the most humble and patient Destiny 2 player I have ever met. And you know what? It turned out to be one of the best experiences I've ever had in gaming. Not only did this chap I call AdClear show me exactly how to complete the mission, he was patient with me every time I died, every time I got something wrong, and on top of all that, he showed me every single secret location of the feathers you have to collect. What an absolute legend. Unfortunately, due to limitations within the PlayStation 5, you couldn't hear AdClear's voice within this recording. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the gaps from what I can remember to give you guys yourselves somewhat good starter guide, so that if you ever decide to jump into the LFG or the friend finder within Destiny 2 yourselves, and then you can use that knowledge when you're playing to teach other people as well, because I really do believe in the whole pass it forward mentality. So I hope you find this video useful, and if you do, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash a like on it for the algorithm. See you in the next one, champs. During this segment, AdClear taught me how we have to maneuver through the terrain collecting some feathers. What was really nice about this was the feathers that you collect during this mission is not actually something you need to do to complete said mission. It was just really nice of AdClear to show me this out of the goodness of his heart. The instructions during this point was that you don't really need to kill any of these enemies, you can simply run past them.
Roger that. I hear you.
As we come up to this next section, there is another feather that we need to collect. The hilarious thing is, I did actually think it was up on the rock right now, but instead I think AdClear was just killing enemies from up there. Yeah, so we just had to head over to this little valley, and where he is now, you just have to look down, and there is the feather you can see on the screen.
Nice, got it.
Oh, I hate this next bit. It's a bit of a newbie moment. I was trying to get some health off of this enemy.
Oh shit, sorry, I was trying to get some health back from the melee.
And instead I accidentally got myself killed. But it didn't cost us anything, just a bit of a slap in the face for me.
That's literally one hit off of him, this was really annoying. Ah, there we go.
So again, just from here, we're going to completely try and avoid all of the enemies until we get to this first orange gate. To point out at this stage, you're always going to find 2 plates in the mission. One is a light plate and the other is a dark plate. The person who has hosted the game will always be the light plate.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, right, okay.
This is just what AdClear just...
Oh, in this cave here. Oh, yeah, I see it.
Described to me.
Okay, yeah, I'm stood here.
Once we've stood here for a period of time, it will flash like it just did, and the gate will come down.
Yep, it's open.
We're coming up to the first encounter. That's why we've got the rally the flag checkpoint. And in here is the first mechanic that you really sort of meet that requires 2 people.
And they call it out, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, I'm on it.
As I am the light character, I go downstairs because he's the dark character. He fights upstairs. What you have to do is you have to kill a number of bosses and you have to collect their motes. When you collect their motes, they show some glyphs and then you have to call out those glyphs to your partner who will then shoot the corresponding cones. So up popping is my first glyph.
One of them is Earth.
Oh, before I forget, there is a icon picture going around the Reddit of Destiny 2. Just given all of the icons names, so you both can have this up, and then you know exactly what to call out and which picture it's referring to. You need this throughout the whole mission, by the way, so definitely take a screenshot.
Yeah, so Earth and Witness.
There we go. So I've just killed my second boss, and up come the icons, which I'm now going to call out to my teammate.
Nice.
This then transports us into another room. We're going to do the exact same thing again. This time, though, it's going to be 3 motes instead of 2. And I'm going to be the one calling out the icons to I call ad clear. By the way, I cannot rate combination blow on prismatic in this build. Honestly, it was a lifesaver so many times.
Oh, yeah, I see the pedestals.
Especially if you pair it with Winter's Shroud aspect. This thing's a beast.
Alright, this guy here. One down.
So you'll begin to notice at the top of my screen now, there is the shooting marker with the glyph that I need to copy.
Oh yeah, so I see Black Garden in the of the top. Oh, okay, cool, right. So I see them above, I just need to shoot one. Okay. Darkness, which is black. Oh yeah, I see it. Yep. Guardian, which is... I think it's that one. Yep. Traveler. Done.
Another encounter down. We're through to the next one. As I said before,
cool.
We now require 4 motes instead of 3.
Roger
Same
that.
thing all over again though. But this time, again, I'm going to be the one who's going to be shouting out the glyphs.
Yep.
As you can see in these particular encounters, you really do just have to make sure that you stay alive. Just keep maintaining the ad clearing and just don't get yourself into unnecessary trouble. 2 bosses down, 2 to go.
I just need one more. Yep. Okay, so the first one is drink. Second one is worship. Next one is Black Garden. Light. Nice.
Nice one. So we've now completed the first encounter.
Follow your lead.
We're now going to be doing the jumping puzzles. As I mentioned, do keep an eye out as Call Ad Clear does show me the secret feathers in every single area that we come across. Oh yes, one thing you will notice as well is every encounter that you do, the time that's counting down on the left-hand side of the screen actually ticks up. Which means you do have a time pressure, but at the same time though, if you're clearing each section, it really shouldn't be that much of an issue. Oh yes, I remember this next bit. When you come around this corner, there is actually a massive gap. I thought it was just a free fall. I used both of my jump boosts, and then yeah, it looked like a Wally again.
Jump. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you had to jump. It didn't look that steep. My bad, man.
Again, what was absolutely wicked about Call Ad Clear is he was super chilled, and it never really bothered him. On top of that, he always waited for me when he knew that I accidentally died.
Absolutely. Yeah, I bet. Cool.
Nearly did it again there as well.
Thank you.
There you go. That was the next feather. Just keep on working your way up and following our path. Oh yes, one thing he reminded of is be careful of these walls that puncture out. Obviously, if you're caught unaware, it will shoot you off. Surprised me actually is the jumping puzzle is not as complicated as some other jumping puzzles I've encountered in the exotic missions or raids or dungeons. Okay, so arriving to another place where you have to go on each of the plate. Again, reminder, hosts are on the light. People that have been invited are on the dark. I have to then shoot off to the right-hand side, and I have to climb through little tunnels. So this is going to be a frequent thing here in this jumping section, is you have to keep finding your light platform and their dark platform.
Yeah. Where? Oh. Okay, I'm in the next one.
So previously all the platforms have been on one side. At this point, we now actually have to switch over sides. So you'll see a little platform in the middle in a minute. And that's where you need to head to get to the other side.
Right, okay. Oh, yes. I'm here. And then... Oh, yes.
What he mentioned here is to be careful of all of the enemies that are now shooting at you.
Oh, I see the boss as well. Do we make our way to that platform over there now with the bosses? Okay.
The answer was yes. Be careful for the lips on these red banners on the left-hand side. They actually knocked me off.
Just as I was doing my double jump.
I thought it was the enemy, but it was in fact those.
I've got my super though, so I can come in and clean. Oh. Or not.
Again, I absolutely loved how patient this guy was.
Oh, it's that stupid wall. There we go. Right, I'm here.
So what he was now explaining to me was the feather. You can see, I was just looking at it. He's over the other side.
Yeah, I see it. Where's the best way to get to it?
So at this stage, I was a hunter, you see, and he was a different, I think he was a warlock. So he was explaining to me that in order to get over there, I had to put on my stompies. So
I'm not sure I can.
That's what I had to do. Otherwise, you can see here, I'm not going to reach.
Oh. Oh, okay. I can put them on. Let me just find them.
I'm just going into my dim now on my computer and switching things across. So bear with me.
Oh, do I even have them? Sure. Oh, yeah. They're. Oh, it's with the 0. That's why. Hold on. Okay. Do I need to do anything? I've never used stompies before, so do I need to? Oh, yes. Never knew that. Thanks very much.
Yeah, so for anyone else who's never ever used stompies in their life,
the thing with
like
meta
me,
videos, right? You don't always investigate other things.
If there are big jumps that you need to get to as a hunter, then plop them on, do your jumps, and then switch them back around.
Okay.
We're at the next encounter, and this one is a real pain in the backside.
Okay.
This is where I think on the Reddit there's the infamous clock face. This one actually only has 9 notches to it. So what you have to do is you have to clear all the ads, you have to defeat the boss. Once you've done that, one of you will be assigned as the person who needs to shoot the little pyramids. But the complicated thing here is you have to work out which of the pyramids are not connected to the middle between.
Oh, okay, right. So the ones that are not, right? Okay, so 1, 4. Oh, hold on, wait. Is 1 at 1? Yeah. Okay, fine. So 1, 4, and 5.
So usually people refer to these as clocks, but as I said, because the top 2 pyramids are missing that would perfectly align it with a clock, it is actually 1 to 9 rather than 1 to 12.
It's blocking, so. No, 1, 4, and 5. Okay. Do I need to shoot them as well? Oh, right, yes. Yeah, you get glyph touched or something similar in other things. Okay. So say again, 2 268, thank you.
So there you go. He just described to me that the numbers are 268. These are the pyramids that are connected, but not connected for both of us.
268.
Only
Cool.
one of us.
Light aligned. Cool. I'm glad.
Genuinely don't know how he did it so quickly though. This would stump me for a bit.
Roger that. Oh.
Yeah, you really need to be careful
Alright.
in this part, as you can get really quite overwhelmed quite quickly, especially by
overwhelmed.
the very aggressive NPCs.
Bloody hell. Yeah, so it is, yeah.
You need to do this 3 times, by the way.
2, 6, and 7. Okay, 3, 8, 9, cool. Up. 2, 6, 7. Oh, you bastard, man. It's alright.
Nice.
Good job.
3rd and final boss within this section.
Oh, these things are so fucking annoying. They're so aggressive.
This is where I said combination blow and Winter's Shroud really work nicely together.
Yep. 5, 7, and 9. 5, 7, 9. Three, 4, 6.
Outbreak Perfected is also a great weapon because your nanites fly absolutely everywhere and destroy as many things as they can.
I'm coming.
As you can see, progressively,
I haven't got anything on my
the ads
screen. I'm
just
sorry,
get
I'm charged
more
by a
and
line.
more and more in their numbers.
No worries. That was just poorly timed, eh?
Annoyingly, what happened there as well, he died
again.
just as he killed the boss. So he was the chosen one to shoot the cones, but because he died just afterwards, it reset, which means we actually have to do the boss again.
No, it hasn't changed.
What I was just confirming there is the numbers that were associated with the cones has not changed. Punch, dodge, punch, dodge, punch, dodge. Winning.
There are so many ads.
Undebted kindness also a
They're going to try and
magnificent
debuff
choice
him.
for this.
I'm so glad you got it every time. 4 and 6, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure
Excellent.
what comes up on the UI to tell you that you are the person that's assumed, but I'm pretty sure it comes under the health bar in the center of the screen. But that is that encounter completed, so we're now moving on to the next one. Again, during this section, this is where all the secret feathers are, so keep an eye on where we go, as we're going to be collecting all of those, so you can get them all in your first run. One of the feathers is up here in the top left-hand corner. One thing that AdClear did tell me to do is to get out my ghost, as it is really dark and you can fall off. So make sure you copy what we do.
Nice find.
Okay, so in here is another small encounter. Not really a main encounter, I wouldn't include it so, but you just have to keep destroying all of the enemies until you meet bosses, and then you can move on to the next. Nothing really complicated about this other than just to remember which one of you needs to stand on a light platform and which one needs to stand on a dark platform.
Does it matter who goes on dark and who goes on white, or does it always have to be the same person? I mean, I'm wearing prismatic, so I guess it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay, cool. Ah. Right, yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay, cool. Now it makes sense. Thank you.
Be careful, because coming up next is 2 mini bosses. They are a bit annoying and frustrating, so just get prepared for it as much as you can.
Okay. You just tell me when. Oh, they froze me.
Again, I found this pretty easy, along with, you know, a random player that I was mixing with.
Leave me alone, you bastard.
Just, yeah, make sure to not do anything stupid at this point.
Nice.
The word of warning, we're about to find another one of the secret feathers. So you go down this little branch and then it's over the other side.
That's it. Oh, so I'm guessing you've already collected these then? Oh, you're showing me them as well. Thank you. Right, where's my plate? Yeah, I got it.
Alright, so we're on to the final encounter with the final set of bosses. Follow a very similar setup to the previous encounters that we've done. You need to kill the bosses, they will show glyphs, and your partner has to either call them out or needs to shoot them, and you need to shoot out or call out the relevant icons for them. Don't forget to refer back to that icon picture that I shared at the start.
Is there anything complicated with this boss, or...?
Most definitely within this encounter, just be very, very careful of being overwhelmed. There is a lot of enemies that do pop out from time to time.
Oh, I hate these guys, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright, so once you get them to a certain health, as you'll see, they'll go into the middle of the map. They'll have a shield around them that you cannot penetrate. What is then going to pop up is a shielded mini boss. You need to kill that boss, and then you'll be able to see the glyph.
My nanites were flying everywhere. Oh, that hurt.
There he is. There's my shielded boss.
Not doing... Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't think I was doing damage, but I was. Yeah, I got my buff.
Now you can see right next to the boss all of the glyphs that you
Oh,
then
right,
need to
yeah.
call out.
Black Garden, Earth, and then I think that's Black Pyramid. It's Fleet. Black Garden, Earth, Fleet. Yeah. Do the same thing again. Okay.
as you rightfully just heard, we need to just do the exact same again to expect to sell in.
Fuck, I'm weak. No way. He fucking killed me as I was doing my finisher.
I'm gonna lie, that was really frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, another boss. More damage. Once they lose a third of their damage, you'll move on to the next puzzle.
I'm coming. Mm-hmm. I've got my super. Coming over. Hey, fucking move.
Alright, so his shield is up. Just like before, you have to kill your shielded mini-boss.
Yep, doing one now. Yep, down. Mine's down.
So in this section, the person with the dark, aka your guest, is going to call out the icons that they can see by the boss, and then you, as the host, need to shoot them, or vice versa, depending on how you set them in the hub. One of the things that threw me off a little bit here as well is there are some glyphs that are a bit further away in the corners. Here they are.
Yeah, they're all around.
So you have to make sure you check those ones as well.
That's tower. Yep, tower. Darkness. Grief. Grief is a man with a black hole. Where are you? Yeah, got it. Got it.
Okay, time to damage the boss again to get him down to his final third of health.
Ooh.
Again, just be really wary at this moment of being overwhelmed by the sheer amount of enemies. They do start pouring out a little bit faster.
Okay, the R tethered, okay. Cool. Yep. Cool.
Boo-doo.
Thank you.
Just keep plugging away and plugging away. Okay, so now that we've got this boss down to his lowest third bar, On each side of the battlefield are the clocks. They have returned, but this time, rather than 1 to 9, they are the full 12 that consist with a clock. So make sure to call out the numbers, 12 being the top, 6 being at the bottom.
Is 3. Oh, okay, shit, fuck, I got frozen in place.
One thing to remind you of here as well is the clocks do change which pyramids they're touching after a period of time, so you kind of have to time it and do it pretty quickly. So make sure you call out those numbers ASAP to your teammate.
Down.
Oh yes, and like I forgot, you do need to kill your shielded mini-boss before you can actually start doing this puzzle.
So 1, 2, 4. Oh shit. Sorry, right. 1, 2, 3. Is it? Oh, it's 4 o'clock, isn't it? 1, 2, 9, and 10. Yep. 3, 5, 6, 7. Uh, 3, 7, 8.
So this is what I was explaining earlier. I was calling out the numbers wrong. My partner needed the top number to be 12 and the bottom number to be 6, so do be aware of that. So in this puzzle, you have to shoot the same number that both of you have. Both of you share, in other words. So with regards to that puzzle, both of us had 12 connected, so both of us had to shoot the number 12. Then you both need to rinse and repeat this process 3 times. 3 times in total, that is.
7, 8. Oh, okay, fine. So, 2, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Now we're on the final encounter of the final boss.
Oh, you're on him. All right, join him.
What my teacher was explaining to me here was Yemik has the ability to suspend you in the air, so you want to go for him first as he's the most annoying. So that's what we did.
Oh, you fucker. How is he not down yet? I think that was it. Yep.
1 down, 1 to go.
I'm coming. Let me try and get invisible so I can do it without. There we go. Gotcha.
Again, there's nothing super crazy about these bosses. It's just purely the sheer amount of numbers of the ads that spawn around you that can make it difficult. So do make sure you're covering each other. Do make sure you're close by. Store your melees if they put you invisible, etc., etc., so you can make sure you support each other with revives. There you have it. That is completing Dual Destiny with a random on Looking for Gamer.
Okay.
And as I said, a massive shout out to iWalk or AdClear. He was so patient. He was such a legend. And he explained everything really simply. And he got through it with me first time. I was ecstatic. And I really hope this is a positive outlook for using the Friend Finder in Destiny 2 in the future. There is one last choice that you have to make. You actually respawn into a little bubble here, and you've got prepare for battle or prepare for peace.
Does it matter what we pick?
If you actually choose battle, you go into a PvP fight. If you choose peace, you go straight through to choosing your exotic. So yeah, as I laughed and chose, just choose peace, I think. I can't equivocally say what you get or if you get anything better if you go into PvP.
I'm so proud.
Perhaps you fight and then one person gets 2 exotics rather than sharing 1 each.
Now Ziva were right. Oh, my sister has always played by the rules. And where did that get her?
Again, you then get to finally pick your exotic.
There's no power in blind.
Oh, so I'm guessing it doesn't matter, does it?
Self-titled gods.
So there you go, that's the end of the video. As I said before, if you have really enjoyed this video and you like me as a content creator, think about subscribing, and if you enjoyed the video as a whole on its own, then think about liking to help me out with the algorithm. Happy gaming, champs, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully.